getting a kill is going to be very difficult.
3-4-3 will get beat up on. They have some good lockdown. The smoke screen can help. They'll use it, but they need shackles. They're going to find it on Betty instead. They want to go for the easier kill. I don't know how much easier it is with 8 armor, but they are going to either chuck off. The body block comes through from 3-4-3, and he will not make it out for F. Time walks off some of that damage. The bash comes out, and 3-4-3 will get traded away.
He might be in trouble here, though, as the creeps are not cooperating in Fnatic. They have the lane board.
Ohio's a blink tagger. He has his blink slithering crush ready. They can go on this if they want to. But the chrono comes down to hit on the 2. The arrow will come through. It'll hit on a mid 1. And 3-4-3 will not die first. Then there's the Pure 5 Flames forward instead. Blade Fury coming out. Is it enough damage? Mid 1 just trying to escape. Bad stuff and brought down.
RNG Gaming for MVP. This has been a source of many a comeback for them. And they find it here. Stone Game's a bit late, but they look to kill off the Sven. He will die to that last nuke. Salvaged by the Dusa.
But that false promise ready and waiting is Ohio. Not only him, but another hero situated. They're all 3 going in. They will actually see Dubu and go, and they immediately burst him down. And Forev will have his time walk away, but he's already going up to the north, heading towards that top rune spot. He's going to find a bounty rune, not the rune he wanted, but Ohio getting ready for another crush. Almost in range, and there it is. Moonlight Shadow, but they have the amp damage up. Forev still, and time walk away, but not if he gets shackled up. Looks like it will be to kill the Omni Flash LD, and I don't think they're done yet.
That cloud was so good. Sven blinks in, wanting to turn the fight, but he walks into the cloud. Then the crush as well. MP could be dropping here too. They slice down the Sven, turn him into shish kebab. It's 4, might be 5, a triple for mid 1. And that earlier kill himself. Here's the chrono, hold that punch. Heads down DJ, but the stone gaze to disengage. Where's the follow-up damage? Mirana can't even walk into it. They might get the DJ kill. No! Crush! Amp! He lives for now. Finally will fall. 4M forced to run away. But that's all they've gotten so far, Mon.
Ushi getting chased down the Stormhammer. The great crush and smoke screen on top. Can they stop this push forward? Dust is up. They'll find 3-4-3. They want another kill, and they might find it. The jump out again. The blink strikes. They will bring down Mushi, the more important target.
And they get the back to Freaky too! Oh, the RNG for MVP. Mid 1. Now trying to retreat. He's the Aegis carry, but if they kill him once, you better believe they can kill him twice. It's that MVP magic right when they need it. Could be 4 heroes. The crush from Ohio again, trying to save the day. Now the 4th step back, but the chase is on.
Stormhammer, they don't need the back. The fortune said they'll bring down mid 1, and they are looking for Ohio. All of a sudden, MVP diving tier 1, looking for more kills. And they will just barely miss on Ohio as he blinks up to the high ground.
Oh, 3-4-3 though, great positioning. He is going to reveal this one, but they still find it opening. The chrono on 2. DJ caught out. They're going to lose the round, but then the back on Ohio. He might drop it, well, he will.
Now mid 1 in trouble. Has to use his blade fury to get away. Mushi, will they dive under the tower again? Another back for it. This time the stone gauge is out. They have the healing ward up for it. Getting low. Will not be able to time long. And they will get up here with the Omni side. Mushi says, I'll turn this around. I've got the ultimate, and they're looking for more.
Mushi playing the carry here. Febby. No, he's going to drop. End up getting away, but mid 1 will get sniped by 2. Can he make it out, though? Farming and setting up team fights, and instead they're getting caught out.
The courier was there. Dubu getting items delivered. And now the chrono misses for him. That's just get out now.
Oh, they're in trouble. Dubu getting run down. The Moonlight Shadow used to disengage. The dust is there. Maybe they can turn this. 3-4-3 pops instantly. The crunch gets dodged by the BKB, but Mushi zones them all back. Now turning on the Juggernaut. Omni Slash already committed. Basically all the big spells down. That's where Mirana can take over as QO rushing after the Dusa wants to hurt her away and find the backliners. It's Ohio down next. MVP, they take 3. MVP forcing the issue. They just want to go high ground now.
They use the God's Critic for it too, but MP doesn't get off his BKB, but it might not matter. Forrest gets off the Chronosphere. Now the Omni side, and they blow up the Ricky. But MP, both promise at the very end, and he still might fall. We'll see if it's enough.
He backs away. MP is gonna end up popping, so they get the kill on the Sven.
They found Bebby. That's it, though, for the time being. Firefly does get off. Ohio has that BKB Chrono on it, too. And they're both on the edge. Ohio will fall first. And now Mushi, very tanky, but can he survive this? The Omni Slash going through. It's not enough damage, though, here, LD.
It's really doing nothing against the Warcry. Oh, that Sven. Man, he hits hard. MP just with one swoop, forcing him back. Now the shackles. Not enough to kill up QO. Flanking on the backside. The Dire Courier goes down and train wreck of a fight for Fnatic, losing 2, losing an Aegis, dropping the wards for naught, and then the courier with 6k net worth as well. At least they get 4M.
And they pick it up. They get the Aegis for the Mirana. They grab the cheese.
They're still gonna look to fight though.
So the Recrush is on it too now. The Omni side, but again, they have so much armor. Still though, QL loses his Aegis almost instantly. And Midwoods is gonna try to keep going here, LD.
Good stone gaze as Mushi zones back to Sven. He has Satanic. He has BKB. Can he hit anyone during this time? He's getting slowed down, kited, controlled, and he never gets the swing. That big sword. This fight, they just ignore the spin by kiting him while they kill the backliner and then go back to it.
We'll find the cheese onto Ohio, keeping him alive. After the Ethereal Blade coming out with a Dagon. There's the Chrono onto 2. They will go for 3-4-3.
What a perfect little milk for QO, but it's not good enough.
Oh, that one last Blade Fury proc. Mid one goes back and he makes sure he gets that kill.
Now they have no Chrono for high ground defense mod.
They have buybacks. They're going to have to use them, but yeah, you're right. No Chrono, and that's one of the biggest abilities. On cooldown now for 79 seconds. And they will get the crush up under breath. He gets forced away, but he will fall. Starts from not doing nearly enough, and Mushi is just tanking up the front line. Going to work with a split shot. He wants the tower. He wants the game. He wants the series.
He's on his own though. Backup needs to come. It's in the form of DJ. He arrives, and QO, despite the false promise, is dead like 10 times over at this point.
My lord. They keep on back as well. QO will burst down dead for 2 minutes with no buyback.
I think they killed him at TI7 with that one as well.
Oh my, he is deader than dead. They're going to head bottom at this point. MP will try to clear out the creep waves mid. He's got that God strength back up. Again, no Daedalus to be able to have that 1 or 2 big swings. And even with that, Mushi still has the mana shield to go to work with, not to mention the Scotty, all of that. Ohio jumps in first, however. False promise used on Peppy. Mid one will go with the Omni side. Is it enough? They're already going to work. There's the Stone Gate. MP getting kited, and MVP getting routed as well. MP cannot afford a death here, and he's about to go down.
Oh, with that Abyssal Blade and the Stone Gate, the Scotty slow, spin, all these items, no ability to hit. One swing to the sword, brought 3 heroes down to hash, but there was no follow-up. They've not managed to combo the Chrono with the God Strength this game. Just haven't found the big team fight execution they needed. Fnatic, now the Chrono, it's a good one.
And he's on the edge. He's not in the Chronosphere. He doesn't have God Strength, though. It's not enough. The Great Storm Hammer onto 2. Mid one low, and he will get brought down. Not done yet. 3-4-3 getting saved. And it looks like Mushi has to do it all on his own, but mid one buys back and TP's in.
Looks to rejoin the fight. MP standing his ground with the shackles from TJ. Stretch Armstrong from the Philippines has a message for MP, and there it is. GG. Fnatic continue their rampage through the lower bracket. Guaranteed top 4. And with a win in their next series, it would be the first time a Southeast Asian team has made it to the top 3 since Orange back at TI3. What a run this has been, and what a showing from Fnatic. I really felt like MVP could have had that game.